everyone, it's Mary Jo. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you to everyone who's been subscribing and watching and sharing and liking and asking about readings. I do have the information down below. If you press the More button underneath the video after you hopefully like or subscribe, you'll see the information, and I'm happy to book readings for you if you're interested. But we do have now, the sun has moved into Gemini, and the new moon will be in Gemini this week also. So this reading is from May 21st through May 27, 2017. And happy birthday, Gemini. Happy solar return, Geminis, or anyone who's Gemini centric. Sun, moon, ascendant, north node, or lots of planets placed in Gemini or stelliums in Gemini. But even for fun, you can watch them. I do have Aquarius up, Pisces, Aries, Taurus, and now Gemini. And this week's energy is sun and moon in Gemini. So I will have the reading up for the Gemini new moon as well. So thank you again for everyone who's helping my channel to grow. I do appreciate and love your comments. Now with the Three of Cups, we do have a time of celebration. With Three of Cups is July 2nd through the 11th. So this is Mercury in Cancer. For some of you right now, it is a time of celebration. Many people are having graduations, confirmations. They completed some schooling or project or vocation, certificate or degree. Communions, quinceañeras, maybe bar mitzvahs, anything in your religion that I don't know about. Congratulations and many blessings to you. But it is celebrating with family, friends, and loved ones, and this is a beautiful time. And with the three, we know it's the result of the choice that you made. It's the effort you put into it, the creative energy you put into it, but emotionally that you put into it. So it's like a time of harvest because you see all of the fruits of your labor here at your feet and around you being shared. And like in the old days, or even now when they harvest the fruits and vegetables, they would all work together as a community. They work together to plant, nurture it, grow it, and then harvest it. And share it, pickle it, put it away in storage, but they all celebrated around it. So for many of you, this is a time of celebration, maybe an engagement, a wedding, a birth announcement, delivery of a child, adoption. Like I said, any of those celebrations that you would do for an achievement. If that doesn't make sense to some of you, maybe some of you are going on a bit of a vacation, because since it is Mercury in Cancer, Mercury rules Gemini, so that works. And Mercury is about commerce and trade, so we talked about that, maybe sharing the fruits of your labor or selling them. But it's also about your friends, family, your family, your cousins, your aunts and uncles, siblings, your immediate neighborhood and neighbors, transportation, like your car or train or boat or a bus, plane, whatever modes of transportation. So if any of you are buying any of those new things, especially with Mercury, it would tie into that at this time. Your celebration is there, so mazel, baby, mazel. Congratulations, buona fortuna, whatever language you say it in. That's a beautiful blessing, and everyone's joyous with you. But maybe some of you are going on vacation with your cousins or family or your siblings, aunts and uncles, going away for a weekend or a week, because this is July 2nd to 11th. So if it's not resonating right now with you, maybe it's something that will be happening at that time. So remember it, and Spirit is saying it will be a beautiful time of celebration for you and joy, that you all come together in happiness and shared emotions. If it doesn't resonate for any of you that way, it could be something to do with emotionally that you're tied in with partnering with other people for a business project, an artistic, creative endeavor, but something, because it's Cancer, it's then your foundation, it's the root, it hits your home, it's where you feel that you give or receive love, nurturance, protection. It's like the mother, or whoever it is in your life that is like a mother to you. Okay, whoever gave you that loving, nurturing, caring, and protection, because sometimes we don't get it from our mother. It's our father, a grandmother, an aunt, an older sibling. It doesn't matter if it's a man, okay? So for some of you, it could be something to do with that there's a better communication with that individual, or you will be celebrating with that individual something. Maybe it's a big birthday for them, a 50th or a 75th or an 80th or an anniversary. But it is going to be a time of celebration. And if it doesn't make sense right now, look and remember in July if something comes up that you can refer back to what Spirit is talking to you about. Because these don't always resonate immediately with people as they are general readings. That's why I say go back randomly through my list and see what Spirit calls you to. Don't think about it, just go to it. And it could be speaking to you right at that moment. Now with the Six of Wands, we have expansion and growth here because we have Jupiter in Leo. Now, this is a month later. It's August 2nd to 11th. So for some of you, this won't be happening till that time. So whatever this celebration is, enjoy the accomplishment, the achievement, the graduation, your degree. I have a niece who just finished dental school, another one who became a pharmacist, you know, anything like that. Then this is taking the lead. This is the job offer. This is the result of that work. The 6 is the balance, the harmony, but you're asking to take the lead. Now, this is work or a social situation with the wands, but it is also your inspiration. The male seed, the beautiful energy when we have the divine masculine energy in pure form, not the patriarchal twisted society that we experience with men many times as being abusive, violent, and rage. This is the beautiful and pure energy that it is of the divine masculine energy. So for some of you, because we have the white horse, it is purity. This is a very fertile time for you. So you're being asked to take the lead. You're getting that job. You're getting the offers. Everyone is celebrating around you. So you have a lot of celebration going on around you. But this is definitely a time for you to expand and grow. Because with Jupiter, Jupiter is expansion and growth, but it is in higher philosophies, higher learning, other ethnicities, cultures, foreign travel. And for you, you know, some people are born and raised in the Bronx and never leave the Bronx or Brooklyn. You know, this is saying, you know, you're getting out of what is your comfort zone and you're going to what is foreign to you. Okay, let's look at it in even a snapshot of it. But otherwise, this is with this Jupiter in Leo, this is your time to shine. This is your pride coming through. This is you taking the lead. You're roaring with joy. This is the heart center here, the generosity, the compassion, the boldness. You know, sometimes it's even arrogance and ego, but with expansion and growth, we want to make sure it's not expanding on our ego, like you get too high and mighty on your high horse, they're saying. So keep it humble, keep it real. And if you're asked to take the lead, be grateful. And you have all the knowledge you needed and the ideas and inspiration, the passion and the drive to succeed with this, because it is about balance. And with the fire of the wands, that's the Holy Spirit. That's a beautiful energy of the divine. So for some of you, if it's not right now that you're moving forward into this offer with these jobs or celebration, or if it was the house, the car, whatever it was in your life that you were working on and celebrating and joy, emotionally attached to, you're moving forward with whatever this person, place, or thing is. And it's very, like I said, celebratory, but it's going to be a period of prosperity for you and that you're grounded. I don't feel like there's a lot of ego or arrogance here. Could be some pride, but you know, just keep that pride in check, because you do have loving people celebrating around you and they're looking up to you. So don't let them down, okay? Remember, there is no failure when there is trying or attempting something. It is in not doing that we set ourselves up to fail. Otherwise, there is no failure. So go ahead. Take the reins, feel confident, keep your heart centered, balanced with that 6 here, and the energy and the passion will continue for you. Always remember, motivation is the ego driving you. Inspiration is the divine inspiring you. See, inspiring spiritus, spirit. Motivation is that ego mind, that physical matter mind that we hold in vessel. All right? But when it comes direct from source, angels, guides, your higher self, that is inspiration. That is pure. And then we have the Page of Wands. Now, the Page of Wands epitomizes the flame, the fire, the Pentecostal. Prometheus is fire. Okay, this is inspiration. This is the male seed. This is the thought. Okay, the thought, the beginning of it, the form that takes form, the fire behind it, the passion behind it. We do have the lizards here and this yellow. So this is a time of empowerment for you. And it also, with the lizard, is transformational. Okay, there's a lot, oh, and we do have Pluto in retrograde for 5 months, so that rules Scorpio, which is about transformation. But you see, this looks like a very dry climate. Even though these are not the pyramids of Giza or the Giza Plateau, it reminds me of that. So this here, I would say, is more toward this energy where it's warmer climate, warmer weather, or that it's just a heated passion, you're feeling inspired. And you see how you're looking to the life that's coming off this wand, this stave that's been cut from a tree. Okay, that is your energy keeping things alive. You know how in a relationship sometimes it starts to wane and you think the flame is out, it's over, and then all of a sudden something sparks and reunites you, rekindles you, and it just takes off. That's what this energy is. The Page of Wands keeps the fire burning always, even when the embers are nearly out. Just a slight gust of wind or a breath of an idea can set that fire ablaze again. And that's what it is. You're going forward with quite a new energy for some of you, a restored energy for people that have been sick and have lost their energy, new relationships, new people that you're meeting because of your ideas and inspiration. This is planting the seed. For some of you, it is actually planting the seed of life. It is like conceiving a child. Maybe you've been trying so hard, you found out you're pregnant, you're happy and going forward with it, everybody's celebrating with you, and this could be a male child. I'm getting a lot of male children coming up too in a lot of the readings even for people. Actually, my daughter, she has twin girls and she's pregnant in October. She's due, and it's going to be a boy. So it's about 5 other boys that I know of that are being born. So whatever this is about a life force and energy, the inspiration, the all spark in you. So whatever creative endeavor or work you've been putting together and you're moving forward, you're feeling balanced energy, but this is saying a renewed energy that it's not going to go out. So if you're worried about your health right now, even though it's waning and flickering down, just know at any moment the breath of a fresh idea or new light can come in and renew your energy, help to heal you, starting with yourself. Keep saying that to yourself. Thank you, I love you. Thank you, I love you. Whatever this is in my body that's happening because of the way my memories were, whatever data I had, I ask, please forgive me. I am sorry. Thank you. I love you. And heal that within yourself. That's how powerful you are. We all are. And now we have with the 8 of Cups. Now we know you're walking away from something. The 8 of Cups, let's see. We have something that could have started back in February for you, February 19th to the 29th. This is Saturn. Saturn in Pisces. Now, Saturn we know is karma, and Pisces rules the 12th house, which is karma. Saturn is father time, karma from the past. That's, you know, that 7th, that house of karma, that how else can I say it? It is all the karmic things from your past, but in old paradigms that we're stuck on stupid in. With the 12th house karma in Pisces, it is about releasing it and ending it. Okay? So with Saturn, we're saying you're walking away from the old structures in your life, the old paradigms in your life that emotionally don't seem to please you. Maybe in the past you thought it was a great law firm you were working for, or a doctor's office, or government agency, or whatever company, or whatever relationship you were in, and you thought this was great because it was just the way you wanted things traditionally. Now you're saying, I don't feel that way anymore. Now you have the energy, strength, courage, and movement to pull away from this, and you're climbing to new heights here, and it's with the waters being calm here. I'd say it's very inspirational for you. That spirit is speaking to you, and that's definitely with Pisces, because it is the mystical of all the 3 mystic houses. Between Cancer and Scorpio, Pisces is the most mystical, and it is the 12th house, so you want to get off the wheel already. So it's like you're ready to move away from this situation, but this is something you chose to do. What it was in the past was beautiful. What it was in the past was what it was. It no longer serves you, and you have the power now, the strength and grounding stability to walk away. As you climb to new heights, you know, you do see this green on you in that area. So I'm saying, yeah, you're red, you're grounded and stable, but the green there is saying there's growth here. Even the mountains look green. It reminds me of in Hawaii, the Licky Licky Highway and the mountains there, that they have that beautiful lush greenery, almost like a mossy look to them. So we know it's about evolution and growth for you. And here it looks like a sun and a moon, but I know it's the moon in its phase of waning. And it's interesting, this week we have the sun moving into Gemini and the new moon into Gemini as well. So I was looking at that, I said, okay, we see movement going, great, but let me get some clarity. And we come up with the 8 of Swords, which we had in last week's reading, and we had its complete opposite too. Now this is different because it's Jupiter again. We have 2 Jupiters here. This is Jupiter in Gemini, which is now February 21st to May 21st to May 31st. We talked about last week that you were held prisoner of your own design. I don't believe the guy's cutting my grass. He hasn't been here in 6 weeks. I'm sorry. But this is the way you were thinking and speaking, and that you felt you were held captive, that you couldn't break free. You knew inside what you needed to do, but you didn't have the courage to do it. You were afraid. We can only come from fear of love. I've been there myself, like I said, stuck in places I didn't want to be in, relationships I felt a prisoner to, literally, captive and couldn't get out of. And I knew the way out, and I could take the blindfolds off and see my way through. But I wasn't feeling stable. I was between what I was inspired to do and the fear of the earthly realm. So with this card here, I'm going to say that you've made up your mind to break yourself free of this. For some of you are still stuck here and aren't ready to leave. For others of you, this is happening for you now between May 21st, 31st. You've made up your mind to do this. Things are set in motion that are going to be changing. And again, with the 2 8s, we know it's about grounding it, making it happen with stability, and having the courage and strength to make it happen, but breaking yourself free of this situation. So here, like for some of you emotionally and mentally, you're still at battle over this. I applaud the ones that are ready and doing this and seeing the results of it. And for the others that are still in that state of captivity, that you feel there's no way out, think of your way out. Ask Spirit to help guide you, even if you ask them for the way, the guidance, the strength to do this emotionally, to walk away from this thing that is no longer serving your highest purpose and freeing yourself. But do it with light and love. Keep saying, thank you, I love you. Whatever this thing is, look at yourself and say, whatever it is in me that is attracting this into my life and has kept me here, you know, I am sorry, please forgive me. Thank you, I love you. That's that whole Ho'oponopono that I'm studying right now and reading about. And it is about working on cleaning the old data, and that's very much in your head, which is Gemini, ruled by Mercury, which is the mental realm, the way we're thinking. Okay, so we're thinking of the past. We need to let those things go. And remember, everything outside of ourselves is not outside of ourselves. It's what's within ourselves that we are projecting outward. And as soon as you agree and realize that everything that happens in your life, good or bad, is your own responsibility, you can start to change your entire life by shifting. Okay, so for some of you, it isn't happening right now, but it's something you can be working on, because we're talking to you right now about it, Spirit is saying. So make it begin with you, with that piece of I, like Dr. E. Haleakala says from Ho'oponopono. Now we have the Queen of Swords. I had asked for some clarity because of these cards. This is Gemini. Gemini woman, Gemini man. So I'm going to say this will be within either the solar return for my Gemini-centric people that this will happen. And you're saying, oh God, do I have to wait another year? No. Put the work into it. See, the sword is up. Her hand is out. She is clearing her thoughts. See, she's clearing the clouds away. They're starting to fade away, because usually the clouds are up here. She's clearing them away. She's on solid foundation here, solid ground. And this is, see the breeze blowing? She's looking to clean, clear away the old thoughts, the old dogmas, the old ways of thinking and speaking. And she's saying, she's asking Spirit for help. She's being vulnerable. She's saying, I accept help. I'm asking for help. Let it begin with me, and let Spirit inspire you to change these things in your life. Now, you have free will and you have free won't. It's up to you to do it. But this energy is saying it is about Gemini. For many of you that are Geminis, Libras, or Aquarians, this is you. And this is about you starting to clear your mind and words and making the change. For others, it is a person who is an air sign, that we do have the Gemini, Libra, or Aquarian, who will be involved in helping you with this cleaning and clearing and freeing yourself with the sword of truth and clarity, cutting yourself free from this situation. Now, this won't work for everyone. I'm going to be honest. Not everybody who's watching this and this applies to is saying, okay, it's going to be done. No, the work has to begin with you. You have to do the thoughts and the saying and the cleaning yourself of the old ways in your life to make this happen. When you don't, or you fall off the horse, there will be delays, or it won't happen right now. Doesn't mean it won't ever happen, but it's going to have to start with you. And if this person does come into your life that seems a little bit cool or aloof or even overbearing and for, you know, pushy and posing, they're only there right now for your soul's evolution and growth. Let them help you with this cleaning and clearing to help you free your mind and your heart from this situation, whatever it is, so that you can have this new life. This was under the deck and I looked at it. I don't always do that, but they told me to. So judgment is being called to a new life. It's breaking yourself free from the tomb that enslaved you, whatever you were held prisoner to. Being awakened from the emotional dead Clarity. Gabriel is calling his horn, heeding you to a new life. This is letting go of all the old things about you, your ancestors, the current contemporaries in your life, or even the future descendants. Whatever pains, trauma, sorrow, misery, torture, abuse, whatever it is, lack of love, lack of wealth, is letting go of those ways of thinking and feeling from them passed to you, and so on and so forth. Because keeping it with you and carrying it with you every day of your life, with each step you take, you weigh heavier into the ground. Once you lighten that load, you'll see that your footprint is different. So this is definitely about facing these bad habits and starting with painful habits, painful thoughts, wounds that weren't healed. Forgiving yourself and forgiving others, just moving on from it. But healing yourself by cleaning out these old thoughts. It's about time of big change for you. It's renewal. In the original deaths in the death of the ancient Hebrews, like with Metatron, the Tarot, this card was actually Ascendants. So it is about ascending. See, the new life. You're being called to a new life, rising from this prison death. Okay, this is healing from illnesses to you if you had an accident, or your health, abusive relationships, an abusive job, a horrible dead-end job, a home that keeps you prisoner in some way or another, whether with a mortgage or things going wrong with it, or unhappy energy, unhealthy energy, a career. It's your day of reckoning, okay? And for you with this day of reckoning, it will be with rewards. But putting in the work with cleaning your thoughts, okay? Forgiving yourself, forgiving others. Thank you. I love you. Always. Well, thank you, Spirit, for this beautiful reading. I'm so grateful, and I'm grateful again for everyone who watches. And as always, I wish you the best.